Hello and welcome to today's uplifting conversation where I'm going to walk you through the premium starter bundle. I wanted to share with you how I started my journey with Young Living, and I wanted to share with you the advantage of making a purchase of our beautiful premium bundle. I wonder if you've ever used essential oils, and do you know how many uses they have? When I first started my essential oil journey, I actually thought that, yeah, you could put a little bit of lavender in the bath or a little bit of tea tree in some water if the children hurt themselves or something like that and you wanted to wash them up and make it nice and clean so they didn't uh, get anything further from their fall or their graze or whatever it was that they had. I really didn't know very much about essential oils. But over the last 13 years or so, I have learnt so much about how to use essential oils effectively for you and your family. My name is Kay Hamilton, and I love Young Living essential oils. And that's because I know how beautiful and how supportive they can be for you and your family. My passion of essential oils grew into just organically grew into a bit of a hobby, and then it became a bit more of a business. So good morning to everyone who is joining me on this live presentation. Good morning, Sarah. Please say hello and let me know where you are joining from. And tell me, do you use essential oils? Do you love Young Living essential oils? Do you have a favorite essential oil? Let me know. This morning's show will be around me talking to you about the premium bundle. And thank you very much, Sarah. I am very well, thank you. Always feeling really good when I get to share my passion with you all. So now, what do I mean by a premium bundle? A premium bundle is a bundle of 12 oils that you can purchase with Young Living, and it comes all like to me, I call it a healing bag, or a healing the ability to have some things in your home to support your wellness, your emotional wellness, your spiritual wellness, and to support your physical healthy body, to maintain, promote, and support your healthy body. So I'm going to walk you through each of these oils in this beautiful collection today, because a lot of people will get their premium bundle and then they go, now what am I going to do with it? So there's 12 amazing oils in this bundle. There is this Ningxia bottle's not in the bundle, but these two sachets are in the bundle. So first of all, I'm going to make a nice little healthy drink. I've got a glass of water here. So there's two ways you can use these, or there's more than two. I've been freezing them over the holidays for my grandchildren. They love it when I put them in the freezer, and then they've got these beautiful little healthy ice creams that Nana will let them have, because I really very rarely go to the shop and buy them things that are full of sugar. These are fantastic. They actually don't spike your blood sugar levels, and they are full of nutrition. So do I love them? Yes. Do children love them? Yes. Just about everybody who has a trial of these loves them. So what you do is you always shake them up, because there's a lot of pulp in these. The difference about Young Living fruit juices compared to many that you get on the market is that we actually have all the pulp retained in the sachets. So what I do is you can either peel the top and open it, and just drink it. If I'm out and about, that's how I'll drink it. The grandchildren, when they like the icy poles, or even myself, actually I haven't tried one, but I might next summer, I just cut the top off and they simply push it up from the bottom and take them straight out of the little sachet. So these sachets are great for when you're on the go. Whenever I'm traveling, I always take enough, at least for one a day, and take some extras in case I want an extra hit in the day, or in case I've got some nice friends that I want to share them with. So once you've I just had plain water in here, and you can also always make sure I stir it a little bit, to make sure that it's all nicely mixed through. And then that will be a healthy drink that I can take every day. And I know I'm going to get heaps and heaps of nutrition out of this. So this is full of antioxidants. I wonder if you know what an antioxidant does. So when we have stress, when we don't eat well, when we're on the go, when we're not quite looking after ourselves, we have free radicals in that start accumulating in our body, and they float around our body. And if we don't cleanse them or support our body to cope with them, that's when illness sets in. So this is going to give me high energy. It's going to give me lots of nutrition. It's going to support my antioxidants, and it's going to be really tasty. Yum. Now, sometimes, I'll tell you what's in it. So in it is wolfberry or goji berry, which comes from our partner farm in China, on the western side of China, where there's no heavy metals, no pesticides, no nasties put on any of our farms over there. And we have partner farmed with a beautiful community over there that harvest our berries, pick them with tender, loving care, and they make sure that we get a really good quality produce so that our drink is absolutely fantastic. So in it is wolfberry, there's blueberry, there's Ariona berry, plums, and blueberries. So full of all those amazing fruits that have this rich red color that we know these days supports our healthy body. So also there are some essential oils in them, but sometimes I might add a little bit of extra oil, like some orange oil. So this is some beautiful orange oil, and I will add a drop or two of orange oil into my healthy drink. Now I'm going to talk to you about this. This is our wellness orange oil that comes in here. So the top layer of our collection here has the wellness oils in them. Now with the wellness oils, because they've been labeled as such, we can talk about how they've been traditionally used in aromatherapy to support your happy, healthy body. So orange oil is really good if you're feeling a little bit uptight and a little bit anxious and you need some calming, or if you're feeling down and out and you want some uplifting. A beautiful oil, yum, smells lovely. You can either apply it to your wrists or wherever you feel intuitively you want to in your body. Now I'm going to go through all of the oils in this kit, and by the end of this little session, I will have put 12 oils on my wrists just to demonstrate to you how we can use them. So smell them. I always like to move them through my aura so that my energy all around my body and sometimes waft it through my hair so that all the energy in my body and my whole energetic field is doused with this beautiful orange, which is cold pressed from the rind. A beautiful, beautiful oil to have. Very simple oil. Now, some people might say, oh my gosh, there's too many oils to get hold of. So some people just like to start simply. And I recommend orange oil is a great oil to start with because it's value packed, good, well priced, and very, very nice, easy oil to get to know. I'll now talk to you about lemon, which has so many uses. It's very uplifting and can be used for so many reasons. You can put it in your diffuser to help move on from grief, or if you want some cleansing, anything like that, you know, that beautiful fresh smell of lemon is a fantastic oil to have in the home. Now we have lemon also, like the orange oil, with a different label on. There are two labels, and that is because the TGA insists that we can only talk about this one in some way, and we can talk about this one in another way. So I can tell you that I could put this lemon in my Ningxia drink. So if I wanted to pep it up, I could add it to my Ningxia drink. Ooh, 3 drops popped in there, which won't bother me because I know that I love these gorgeous oils. And I've got some people joining me. Some people, good morning. I'm not quite sure who you all are because some people's names aren't joining me, but thank you for joining me. And cheers. I'm going to have another drink now. Absolutely delicious. So lemon oil can be used for so many reasons. I love cooking with my lemon. And if I was talking about cooking with lemon, I'll have to talk about this lemon. But this one is the same ingredients, but because of the TGA requirements, they're telling us that we can only say certain things about this one and certain things I'm allowed to talk about this one. So it's up to us to tick those boxes so that they don't get crabby with people at Young Living. They like to be in control. So, and that's because they believe that they are protecting us. Anyway, that's complex, and I don't actually want to get into that fully. Our peppermint oil. Oh, lemon. Yeah, grief, moving on from, past experiences, uplifting, great in the diffuser. And I've added my lemon into my water, so I won't bother putting it on my wrists today. Now, the next one I want to show you is peppermint. Now, peppermint being the wellness oil, yum, we can tell you about all the things that it's been traditionally used in aromatherapy for lots and lots of reasons. So for cooling, if you've got an overheated body, you could apply a couple of drops to the back of your neck. Yes, Tiffy, I can see your name on this recording. So all this, I can see your name, and I can, actually it's only Tiffy that I can see whose name. So, and Sarah, I did see Sarah's name. So you might need to, someone just said, hey, beautiful, hope you're well. And and I am well, thank you. I don't know who spoke to me there. And I was just trying to look for my little wellness book. I'm not sure. I've popped it actually. So I'm just trying to remember what things we're legally allowed to say about peppermint oil. But in my other labeling of my peppermint oil, I will use a drop of this in my herb teas. So 1 drop with a little bit of honey. I love it in the diffuser. Sometimes I'll put it in the diffuser with some frankincense and some orange to make this beautiful, rich aroma. Peppermint is a great oil for a refreshing, energetic environment. So if you're feeling low energetically, like if you're tired, I travel with mine. I put it in the diffuser in my car to keep me wide awake so that you don't get that falling asleep at the wheel effect when you've had a big, long drive. Oh, okay, Tiff, you had to redo permissions. Okay. So, yeah, it's that oil that you smell when you want to bring a fresh aroma and when you want to uplift the atmosphere and give everyone around you some really good energy. What else have I got here? So I've done lemon, orange, peppermint, lavender. Now, lavender is the oil we use when we want to feel cool, calm, and collected, when we want to energetically gather our energy and bring that feeling of oneness, that wholeness, that oneness. If you are feeling fragmented, lavender will be your friend. So lavender oil, beautiful oil. So really good if you feel that you have like lots of stress going on. If you can't sleep at night, it could be your friend. You could put it on your wrist. Some people dab it on the pillow, apply it to your feet, and just bring this beautiful calming feeling to your lavender oil. And I think my affirmation with this one is, I am at one, I am whole and complete. Beautiful oil. And our lavender oil is produced in France. We have the biggest lavender farm in the world, and it would be, in that case, the biggest organic and sustainable lavender farm in all the world, which is something that is really important for me. I like to think that I'm looking after Mother Earth, and that is why these oils are so good, because we take a lot of time and care to make sure that we are honouring Mother Nature with our beautiful oils. Now, the next, it's also a good one for the skin, actually, lavender. So you could pop a drop in some carrier oil. You could use it for a moisturizer, or you could add it to your carrier oil, to your moisturizer, and apply it to the skin. I always have it in the kitchen handy, because if somebody accidentally, burns themselves or something, lavender oil is a really nice soothing oil that you can apply. And usually what I do, like with grandchildren, if they've burnt themselves, I'll put it, or even myself, if I've burned myself, pop some lavender on straight away. And then I might put my hand in a glass with some ice water, and then back to the lavender oil. So I kind of do this, a little bit of this, and then that, and then you will notice that many times there's no blistering, and the healing process starts really well. Tiff says she has one in her welding kit. Great idea, because it's always, as we say, better to be pre-organized than go around thinking, where's my lavender oil? So I have one in the kitchen, and I have others around my house as well. So the next one is frankincense. Now, this oil is the one that helps you to spiritually and align, but also to be grounded. So smelling it, putting it once again on your wrists, my body's going to love this. So if putting your oils on your wrists is something that you don't feel comfortable doing, a great place to put them is on your feet. I had a lady many years ago who first got a kit and said, what do I do with these oils? She wasn't very well at all. And I just said to her, well, get the oils out in your kit and put them on your feet. Every oil in your collection. So if you were feeling down, low in energy, feeling like you were, feeling really vulnerable, you can grab your kit and use these oils. And this is called layering them, so that you're applying one over the top of the other. And it is actually a technique that we use with Young Living. I remember when I first purchased my oils, and I was too scared to touch them because I thought, oh, these are 100% pure. So what I recommend, if you are feeling that way, and if you haven't used oils very much, it is a good idea, or if you're not used to using pure oils like this, you can add some carrier oil, or some people, when you apply them, or some people will, good thing to do is to open the bottle and then get your forearm and just swipe the oil. Now I've just got a little bit off the edge of the bottle over there, and you can just swipe them over there, and you can just keep an eye on things. And if you've got a red marking there, it means that you are a little bit precious. And sometimes it takes a little bit of time for your body to cleanse so that they can cope with the oils, because what happens is these oils want to cleanse you. They come in like rescuers, and then we can have a situation where the toxins in our body want to release really quickly. So I recommend you err on the side of caution. It is a beautiful oil to put in a little spray bottle. So often what I do is I'll fill this up with some distilled water, or I actually just use filtered water. Put some water in, and you can add some drops of oil. So you could put some frankincense in if you wanted to put that in your aura or your energy field. It's a great way to use your oils when you're out and about. You can just carry your spray bottle on you in your bag and have that for on the go moments where you think that you might like to refresh your energy and bring in a whole new energy for your day forward. Frankincense is good for the skin. I actually like to dot it around my eyes when I mix it with, actually what I do is put my moisturizer in my palm, and then I pop a drop of frankincense on, and I always concentrate on the areas around my eyes and do some blinking, and let your eyes experience all those beautiful molecules that frankincense offers. I'm going to move to peace and calming now. We all have those moments where we need to come down off the mountain or off the flurry or the fluster of a household. Those moments where maybe the children have been a little bit more overactive than what you think you would like, or something's going on in your life where, you know, the peace and calm has kind of gone out of your life, or you just want to unwind before you go to bed. That's when peace and calming is your friend. It smells beautiful energetically. It is a beautiful oil. It has blue tansy in it, which is really calming. One of those ones that just helps you to bring your energy down. A nice one to rub on your temples. So I've got a little bit on my wrist, so I would rub that on my temples, round the back of my neck, just to invoke a beautiful sense of bringing my energy down so that, yeah, I can have a good night's sleep, or I can just invoke a beautiful, warm, peaceful, calming atmosphere in the home. Stress away. Who doesn't need some stress away? Stress away, it really is very, very self-explanatory. Let's take the stress out of our life rather than the moments, or when you get into those overload moments, you can grab your stress away. Beautiful. Someone said my favorite, beautiful. I can just smell that, and it's just delightful. This one's beautiful in the diffuser. It is beautiful on your wrist. So once again, I'm going to put a drop on my wrist, activate it 3 times. Smell it. And always when I use an essential oil, when I'm putting an oil on, there's usually a purpose, because you can use the oils with intention, which magnifies the ability of the oil to work with whatever you want. So we know intentions are so important. It's like, I intend to have a stress-free day today. So Stress Away is a beautiful, beautiful oil. It's got vanilla in it, which has this beautiful sweet overtone. In the bottom layer here are all our amazing blends. Now, RC, this one is a great one for the chest area. So you can put some carrier oil. Sometimes I just mix it in my hand, a little bit of carrier oil, and I like to use our V6 from Young Living and add a few drops. If the children have got heavy chests and things like that, or even if you do, you can put your RC on your chest. You can pop it in your diffuser or pop it in your wrist, or this one, I actually would recommend you pop it in your hand, in the palm of your hand, and activate it and just cup it over your nose and take those deep, relaxing breaths. So if you're watching and you've got your RC, you can grab that oil out right now. And I can feel that going right through my nose. I can feel it going down the back of my neck. I can feel it traveling down here. Within 20 seconds, these oils have traveled right through your blood, right through your body, which is a really powerful thing. You know, we only actually need 1 drop. 1 drop is a very, very powerful thing to do, because they are 100% pure. You don't necessarily need more than 1 drop. And I do know some people who simply open the lid and just simply smell. Now, Valor, this is the oil for courage. It's the oil for strength and the oil for calming. So when you have something that you need, that you're about to face, that you are feeling a little bit nervous about, or if you're living in a situation where you get triggered by people around you, or if you're going to a job interview, if there's something that's concerning you that you have to face, Valor is your friend. Now, Valor is, look at the beautiful blue on the top of this. This is another one with blue tansy in it, and it has a really, really calming effect. So what I do with Valor is you can sit this one on your wrist. Look at that beautiful rich color. And we do something called a Valor balance. And Gary Young taught us how to do this. So you put your Valor on your wrist, activate it, and simply sit with your hand one over the top of the other, and just give yourself that nice moment. So if you are watching this beautiful opportunity to get to know the oils, you can simply do that. Just cross your wrists with or without an oil, and just allow yourself to sit really quietly, and you'll notice that you'll gather your energy, and a sense of peace will come over you. A beautiful thing to do. And that can set you off for the day. So always remember to smell it. I love Valor. And once again, move it through your energy field. So anyone who is uptight, has a lot of tension, a great oil for children. If your children, are reluctant to get out the door to go to school, if they have those jumpy, nervous moments, it is a great oil for that as well. If you don't like putting your oils on your wrists or on your hands, on your feet, remember, on your feet is a really, really nice place to use your oils. Now, the next oil is Digees. Now, this is your friend if you have that upset tummy and you need a little support. Now, the best way to put Digees, the best place to put Digees on is on your tummy. So you can just get a drop, pop it in the palm of pop it in your hand, and then I'll get it with my other hand, activate it, and then I will just simply apply it. Now I have to lift all my clothes up and just rub it on your tummy. Now there's been times where I've had, some really unhappy tummy moments, and Digees is your friend. A lot of people who experience a little bit of, if you're experiencing some repeating discomfort after you've eaten something that doesn't agree with you, or if you've eaten too much, or if you partied too much the night before. Digees is the oil to bring out and use in those moments. Recently, I was out with my granddaughter and in the car, and she gets car sick, and she said, "Hey, Nan, I'm not feeling real well." And I looked at her and she was pale and like she looked yellow. And I thought, uh-oh, not quite sure whether she was going to survive the trip. And she just looked so uncomfortable. So I always travel with Digees. It's one of my must-have on the road. So you can use your Digees like that. Apply a carrier oil if you feel you need to, particularly for younger children. Some people I know simply smell it. Anyway, I put it on my granddaughter, and like within minutes, she had the colour back in her face. And I said, "How are you feeling?" She said, "Oh, Nan, that oil worked." So, isn't it great to have these things on hand rather than going somewhere and going, "Oh dear, what am I going to do?" Because, the kids are sick and you're on a mission, you've got to, and it's just can simply take that unpleasant feeling away instantaneously. Now, Panaway is your friend when you've stretched a muscle, fallen over, hurt yourself. So you can apply this one on yourself. It's a very uplifting oil. It's nice in the diffuser. It's going to help you feel really revitalized. If you had something that was uncomfortable on your body, you can use Panaway. Now, a lot of people will use Panaway on their temples. So I've put a little bit on my wrist, and I might put it on my temples. A lot of people use it if they get a bit of tension, headache or something like that. I know a lot of women who will use it if they're feeling discomfort during those upheaval times of the month. And, if you get a little bit of discomfort, you can rub it on your ovary area. And I know a lot of people who really enjoy the soothing effects that Panaway offers. It's got helichrysum in it, which is called, another name for helichrysum is immoral. And that's what's the word? The everlasting vitality. So when you need an uplift and feel like you want to be more energetic, Panaway can be your friend. A lot of people who exercise, sports trainers, basketball players, football players, this is kind of like that. It's got that wintergreen in it, so it's like a liniment to help support your body in those beautiful ways. So Panaway is fantastic to have in your toolkit. Now, last but not least in our oils is our Thieves blend. Now, Thieves is your friend, particularly when there's a change of season coming on. It's a great protective oil. It's going to help you feel protected, strong. It's got clove, cinnamon, lemon, eucalyptus, and clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, lemon, and one more. It's gone from me now. Beautiful oil, great for protecting yourself, good for your happy, healthy body, and it's a great one to put on your feet. I'll often put it on my feet, particularly if I'm traveling on a plane. Clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, rosemary. That's the one. Fancy forgetting rosemary. That's the oil to help you, to help your memory, to help remember what's going on. So Thieves, now there's a great story around this one. Why? A lot of people say to me, why is it called Thieves? Well, Gary Young was very smart when he decided to call this blend Thieves, because he researched during the time of the plague, many people were dying. They were catching the plague and they were dying. And there were a group of people who were going to rob the bodies of the dead, because it was a serious plague. There were bodies around, and these thieves would go and rob the bodies of the dead because they knew what they could do so they wouldn't get the plague. So Gary Young, when he researched this story, he discovered that they were spice traders. So they knew the value of herbs and spices. And what they did was they put all the herbs and spices all over their body, and then they had these little masks and they were possibly the original face masks. So they had these little cone-shaped masks that they would put all the herbs and spices under the nose. So you might know of the masquerade little face masks, the eye masks with those funny pointed nose. And I learned about this story of the masks when I was in Venice, actually, on a Young Living trip. I went and stayed at Venice for a couple of days, and I walked into a shop and a lady said, "Gosh, you smell nice." She enjoyed the smell. So I showed her my Thieves and we talked about it. And she said, "Oh, that's why these masks were used back in the day." So Thieves is going to be your friend when you need protection and when you want to be proactive about your healthy body and to support your healthy body and make sure you maintain your health. So Thieves was named in lieu of that story. And Gary was very, very smart. So that's why we use, so great in the diffuser when, to look after your family, or if people do come down with the sniffles, because it is inevitable. At some stage, we all come down with sniffles at some point. So he used the Thieves blend in our hand purifier, which over the last few years has been walking off the shelves. Initially in early days, when things started getting a bit hectic around the world, they had real trouble to keep up with Thieves. They ran out of the bottles and they had to put them in different bottles, but it has been a really, really popular. Actually, all our Thieves products are really popular. So this is simply aloe vera with essential oils. And the alcohol in our Thieves blend is made naturally with peppermint oil. So there's no petrochemicals in here, and which can tend to dry out your skin. And the problem with petrochemicals is that it will get inside the pores of your skin and inside your cell walls, and that's where it creates havoc. Whereas our essential oils, they actually get inside that. They do the same thing. They get inside the cell, but they do the work of polishing, cleaning them up, and cleansing them and resetting the receptors so that we're good to go in our health and well-being again. So I avoid anything but Thieves when it comes to my hand cleaning. Now, We also get one of these in the premium bundle. And this, it's a spray. So when you get one of these, I take one of these everywhere with me where I go. So if I'm out and about and there might be a toilet that you think, I wonder what's been going, I wonder who's been here, and I want to keep myself hands clean. Sometimes I'll spray it on my hands, or I'll spray it on the toilet handle, or I'll use it after I've been in a public bathroom or something like that. Or if I'm out somewhere and I've spilt something on my clothes, I'll use it as a spot cleaner. Or if I'm somewhere and maybe the table, out at a park or something, and the table, you feel like you want to wipe it down, Thieves is your friend. Also, I will have that in the bathroom area to freshen up the aromas in the bathroom, if you know what I mean. So Thieves is absolutely fabulous. Now, also in this little collection, we get 2 little roll-on balls. So often, I'll see if I can find one here, and I can't, but I can show you this. So in this, so the Panaway is one that I would probably like to have a roller ball on sometimes, because if you want to roll it on your muscles, I would rather have a roll-on ball. So Gary Young, he designed these rollers, and they're very popular these days. A lot of people have gone, oh, this is a nice idea. So this little roller ball, and what you can do is you can pop the top. Oh, it's a bit harder with these ones because it sits in a bit better. But you can, this little roller part here, you get 2 of those in your premium bundle, and you can simply take the lid off. To take the lid off, you open this. You open, and sometimes it's tricky. Here it comes, and you can take the top off. That means I'm not touching all the oil in there, and you simply pop the roller ball in there, and then there's some new lids in your little bundle, and you can just simply pop that on the top and screw them down. So, and then if you want to put this back on, you just pop this on and screw it down hard, and you will see that resets, and I haven't had to get oils all over my hands. So that is our premium bundle, all those goodies. And in the premium bundle, I love this because you also get a price list, and in the price list it talks to you. A lot of people get confused about this because along here it has the size of the product, like how many mils. This has the wholesale price. This has the retail price. And this has something called PV. Now that's short for product value. So every product they put points with every product. So when you're ordering, you need that column, particularly if you are ordering on your monthly order, because our monthly essential rewards order must be a minimum of 50 PV. So you need to just make sure that you add whatever you've got in the cart up to 50 PV. Or if you are aiming to stick to your 100 PV, you can easily calculate the points via here. Now this column here has PV redemption. That tells you if you're on essential rewards, you accrue points which you can then redeem for free products. So this shows you how many points it's going to take to get these products for free if you've got them in your cart. And this last column ticks off the vegan friendly, because a lot of people these days are looking for vegan friendly products. So Young Living wants to let you know which are vegan. So that makes it really easy for those people who are determined that they want vegan products. So that is our beautiful premium bundle. You get 2 of these sachets, all of these products here. And it is a really, really good way to start your essential oil journey if you would like to invest in yourself. It also comes with this beautiful diffuser. This one's called the Lantern Diffuser. There are other choices of diffusers that you can use as well. So you can select whatever diffuser you want and add it to your cart. So when you go to join or create your account, you can decide which diffuser you want. There's about 3 or 4 choices. This opens you up to a wholesale account, which means you get 24% off all your products in the future. So that is, to me, I always like a bargain. So if you're looking for a bargain or best value for the dollar, the premium bundle is a really, really good way to get yourself started. And this has got something for everybody. If you wanted to, it kind of takes the stress out of what oil will I want. However, it's not the only way you can order with Young Living. There's a couple of other ways that you can order. You can start with a basic starter bundle, which is free in this kit. So the basic starter bundle has Stress Away Lavender, has 2 sachets, and it has your hand purifier. I think it's, and a product guide and a price list. That's $48. If you buy that, you can then add whatever you want to your cart and create a wholesale order that way. You can also decide, no, those oils aren't what suit me. A lot of people do that these days, and they contact me, we have a discussion, and we work out what oils are going to work for you if you would like to open up your own wholesale account. And actually, someone rang me the other day and said, hey, Kay, I want to grab this and this. And I said, well, instead of purchasing retail, which is what she usually did, she purchased wholesale. She just added those 2 things to the cart and added the basic starter kit, and she's on her way to start her Young Living journey. And that way she can go back and order whenever she likes. It can be at wholesale prices. It's also a bit cheaper when you or cheaper shipping if you order on Essential Rewards. And there's a whole regime around accruing free points with your Essential Rewards. And I love to let people know about that when they place an order, because who doesn't love freebies? I do, and I reckon you might too. So if you are interested in learning more about oils, or if you are interested in placing an order, please reach out. Come and find me on Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom on Facebook, or you can just go to my website, www.mywl.com/Kay Hamilton, or just kayhamilton.com. You can book in a complimentary call with me, and we talk over Zoom or Facebook Messenger. Actually, that one's Zoom if you connect with me that way, and we can tailor what you want to start your Young Living journey with. So if you are ready, don't wait, because I wished I'd known about these oils many, 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 many years, well before I started my Young Living journey in 2010. I started my Young Living journey, and they've supported me emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And also, they've helped me produce some commissions, which also helps me get some oils. So that's another option as well. If anyone's interested in creating some income, even just a little bit of income, so you can get your oils for free. Or some people then step it up and say, right, my goal is to earn enough to help my little one go to dance lessons, or whatever it is that you might have a goal. Or some people have bigger goals. I want a Young Living journey so I don't have to go to work and I can stay home and support my children. If you are interested in any of these options, or even just a conversation, please reach out. I'd love to talk to you. So thank you very much for joining me this week on my uplifting conversation, sharing my beautiful passion and appreciation of using essential oils for myself and my family. Lots of love from my heart to your heart.